What is going on, guys? Paul James here. Welcome back to another video today. Today, I wanted to map something out for you and show you guys how you can get to $100 per day with local marketing. Now, local marketing, it's the process of working with a local business owner, someone typically who owns like a brick and mortar business, like an actual physical business. And what you do is you work with them and leverage digital marketing skills to actually help them grow their business. Now, there's a lot of different avenues you can go with this business, whether it be website design, search engine optimization, email marketing, chatbots, lead generation. I want to share with you how to use kind of a combination of a couple of those and actually scale this realistically into a business that can make $100 every single day. And of course, you could take it much more beyond that aspect of it, but I think that that's a good starting point. I know for me, when I was first starting off, that was like a starting point where I felt comfortable that I could actually focus on this full time and really scale things up. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to figure out how you're going to get a client. And if you've been in the digital marketing world at all, I'm sure you've probably heard of the word funnel, right? And a funnel is basically how you get someone into your business. So I want to share with you a simple funnel that works really well for us local marketers that we can use to get a client to actually give us some money and start working with them. So the funnel that I've had a lot of success with, and I've talked to a lot of students and they've had a lot of success with it as well, starts off with a post on social media. And your post is going to usually have an image in it. Usually images on social media do really well because they captivate attention. So the image is just there basically to captivate them and grab attention. And then your post is going to be something along the lines of your value proposition along with a call to action. Now, your call to action on your post should always be to get them to comment on the post. And the reason why is because specifically with Facebook, but pretty much every social media platform out there, getting someone to comment on the post is going to help your post do significantly better in the algorithm, meaning that it's going to push it out to more people. So I suggest your post be something about a free offer or a significantly discounted offer. And if you're wondering how you're going to get to $100 a day by giving away something for free, don't worry, we'll get into that. This is actually called a tripwire. Okay, a tripwire is a free offer that eventually leads into a paid offer, and call it a tripwire in the industry. So come up with a post. One post that I would recommend that does really well is to give away a free website. Now, in this post, you're going to need to justify why you're giving away a free website. And you can justify this two ways. The first way is you can say that you're just starting off, or you need to build up your portfolio and you need people to basically practice on. So that's a good way to kind of push down the barriers of any sort of pushback that you would get from that. The other thing you can do is of course, honesty is always great, right? You can let them know that they're going to have to just pay hosting for it because websites need hosting. So you can actually upsell them on that, which is where, another part of our funnel could come in and how we would actually make money, because after a tripwire, you're typically in a typical funnel is going to be some sort of upsell or a one-time offer. We refer to these two as in the industry OTOs. So you can just be upfront with them about that as well. And that builds up a lot of transparency and kind of lets them know what they're going to expect. Now I'm going to share with you a couple different upsell choices that you can use that work out really well, particularly if you want to really start taking off a lot faster and get into something what's known as lead generation, which is something that I talk about a lot on the channel. And lead generation is basically where we actually get paid for our performance, meaning every time we send someone a new customer or a new lead, we get paid. So we're paid on performance. Now, I like lead generation because it puts me in control of my income. And a lot of other people like it for that reason as well. I mean, it would be comparable to being like a salesman at a regular job because, you could go get a regular job and you just get paid the same amount for every 40 hours you put in. Or you could become like a salesman and you get paid for everything that you sell, like on a commission. You get paid an hourly rate plus a commission. So that's kind of the benefits of doing lead generation, is it's kind of comparable to like taking a salesperson position. So here's what I do. Usually from this post, we'll get some people to comment on it, and we're going to follow up with a message with them. And that's going to be basically step 2 in our funnel, is a message to them offering them our upsell. So I normally offer them 2 choices in this message. So choice number 1 is kind of what we outlined in our post. where they just pay the hosting and the domain name for a monthly fee. Now, what you can do is you can sign up for a shared hosting plan under your name and your account, and you pay a certain amount for that shared hosting plan every month. Usually it's about anywhere from $3 to $10 a month. If you'll pay for like the whole year up front, they'll typically give you a pretty significant discount on that. And then you can upcharge them. So you can use that same hosting account for all of your clients. And you could charge your client maybe $20 a month. Maybe you give them a discount if they pay the whole year up front. And you could make money on that as your upsell. Or I give them a second option, and this is the option that a lot of people choose. And what I recommend you do is you're going to do everything for free. You're going to host it for free. You're going to build the site for free. It's going to be basically your website. And instead, you're going to get paid on performance. And you're going to get paid for every lead that you send them. So you're going to pitch this as, hey, you know, why don't we just do it this way? I'll do this entirely for free. Everything is going to be free. You just pay me every time I send you a lead, every time I make your phone ring. And what you can typically do is, depending on the industry, anywhere from $50 to $100 per lead. So you can see how that starts to add up, because if you can get just one lead per day on that website, you're already at $100 a day just with one client. Of course, maybe you won't be able to do that with just one client. You might need to build a couple sites, but that is the overall principle of it. So usually from this point, they decide to go with one of the two options. Option number one will make you significantly less money. I mean, maybe like $200 a year on that. But there are a lot of upsell potentials from this point, even if they do go with this option. Let me give you some ideas. Some ideas are maybe they need email as well. And maybe you charge an extra $5 a month for email. Maybe they need additional pages on their website. So maybe your default package only includes 1 page or 2 pages and they need 5 pages. So there's upsell potential there. With lead gen, the upsell potential is, I mean, if we're sending them 30 leads a month, you know, that's $3,000 a month that we've upsold them, you know, way back from this simple post here. So this is a funnel. This is a funnel that works really well to get you from basically $0 to $100 a day or $3,000 per month. That I would highly encourage you to check out. Now, I do want to talk to you about how to actually get this website up and running and how you should structure the website. So for lead generation websites, I recommend you design your site like this. So let's say this is our website here. You want to make sure the most important elements for a lead generation site are what's known as above the fold, meaning that it's the first thing that they actually see on the website when they're looking at it. So I normally like to put in a form, a contact form here, because this is going to be if they want to fill out their information for a lead. And then over here is where we want the phone number. So this should be whatever their phone number is, or your tracking phone number ideally is going to go right here so that you can track every lead that you send to them. And then everything below the website, this could be like a picture, and then this could be text. This is all really for optimization purposes so that you can get this ranking in Google and get free traffic coming in. So when you actually go through this funnel, you're going to start with a social media post. You're going to, everyone that comments on that post, you're going to give them 2 options. Option 1, they just pay the hosting and the domain name, or option 2, you're going to build the website. You're going to build it optimized for lead generation. You're going to follow a structure like this, and then yeah, that's basically how you get to the $100 a day mark. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you're going to want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, because you're not going to want to miss my next video coming out here in a week. Okay, so it'll probably be within the next 5 to 7 days. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Comment below if you had any questions that you want me to answer in the next video. If you had anything that you want me to cover in more detail, comment it below so that I can make another video going more in depth on the subject if you'd like to see that, or if you have a question about anything else. But anyways, guys, until next time, I am Paul James. We will see you in another video. Peace out.